Gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. It's Orbital Potato here, and today is all about research. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. So specifically, we are going to want to hopefully get away through the tech tree, get lots of things done, and hopefully, just hopefully, we will have a method of producing these bad boys, these Science Pack 1s, to automatically get fed into the labs, and then those labs will obviously give us research points, and that research points will complete technologies for us. So that is the plan for today. Just to make you aware, what I'm thinking is out here somewhere we'll have sort of a research area, because we're going to need to manufacture these bad boys, and we're going to do that through using the assembly machine. So let's go ahead and build one of them right now. And let's also check what are the ingredients for this. Copper plate, iron gate. So basically, 2 iron plates and one copper plate. Okay, that's fine. What I think we're going to do is, we can't really do it up here, can we? We could perhaps, just thinking the best place to plonk this factory down. Would probably be over here somewhere. We could do it all the way up here, but that's a bit extreme. Besides, we don't know if there's big bad aliens up here yet either, because there could be. We might have to extend the Great Wall of Factorio. Get some wood while we're out here as well. Why not? Thank you. Thank you very much for the wood. Looks like we're safe from aliens up there. How much transport belt do we have? Let's start work on transport belts, and then we can start building a transport belt up here into sort of our production area, hopefully, for whatever you call them, Science Packs 1s. Yeah, we've also got a lot of crude oil there. We don't really have the capacity, we don't really have the capability to obviously to exploit these resources that we have available to us. So, you know, we'll come back to that later on, I'm sure. We do need some materials. Thank you. Let's start work on lots more transport belts, because that's what we're going to need. And we're going to take you as well. Why not? And we'll take you. Okay. So, I think we need some more copper. Yeah, it looks like not all of our furnaces are actually active in producing copper, so that would be a good excuse to get another couple of copper mines set up. And that can just use a couple of bits of transport belt anyway, so that's fine. We've got quite a lot of copper, actually, if I'm honest. We'll set up another 2, why not? We've got quite a lot of copper, and, you know, I'm actually okay with having a lot of copper. It's always good, you know. Let's extend this by... Oh, we need to get rid of that pole, don't we? That's a bit annoying, actually. There we go, one over there. And can we move this one? Move the location of this one to make it a bit more friendly? There we go. Oh, yeah. Can we move you? There we go. Didn't really save any poles there, but... Does that work? It should work. Or are these not connecting? Okay. There we go. That must work. That's working. Okay, that's fine. All sorted. It's all okay. Problem solved. I solved it. It's all good. Orbital Potato to the rescue. Solving all the most difficult problems. Okay, so that's another 2 mines online. So that's good. So hopefully we can fully utilize all the resources that we've got coming to us, which is good. Very, very nice indeed. You working? Yeah? Everything's fine over here? Awesome. Okay, so, as I was saying, we're wanting to get research up and running, which means we're going to need this to come up here, and we're also going to need a lot more belt, actually. Yeah, let's start work on something like that. Okay, so copper is going to come up here, and onto this belt, iron is also going to come. Now, we want that to come from down here. Okay, so we're going to start building a route up this way, and we're going to go past the oil, even though it's completely useless for us at the moment. We're still going to avoid it just because we can. It'll make future projects a little bit easier. Yeah, you're going to come over here. Thank goodness we've got another 50 conveyor belts, and you're going to lead on to this thing up here. Okay, good, good, good. Come down here, and you're going to... We might change ends, yeah. Can we change the way that this belt goes? That wouldn't be too difficult, would it? Okay, let's do that. Let's change the way, and we'll take these up. We'll leave those chests there for now because that's too much copper to carry on our infantry, and we don't really want to do it anyway. Put these bad boys back down. Whoops! Rotate button, rotate. Here we go. Move you over by one, and give you some chests to put stuff into. One more chest. There we go. Great. I'm standing there, so that of course won't work. Silly, silly, silly me. Okay, good. So these guys will be transferring all the copper materials into there, which is nice. That works. We are gonna have this guy transferring some stuff. Let's move you over by one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have this guy transferring stuff onto this belt here, and this belt is gonna connect like so to there. Okay, so that's gonna come on at the right side, which means we're gonna need an underground bit of belt. That's fine. And you are going to connect to the other side over here. You're gonna come around, and you're gonna fit in just like that. So we're gonna have iron coming down this side and copper coming down this side. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a little bit up here, about that much I would say, and then we are going to build another assembly machine, and we're gonna build a couple more inserters because we're gonna need a way of getting the materials into the assembly machines. And we're also going to need electricity all the way up here, so that's a bit of a bummer. We'll start producing some more pylons, because I don't think we'll have enough as it is. Okay, let's get these inserters out, and let's line them up. So we're going to want one over here, and that is going to feed into this machine here. And then we're going to need another one over here, which is going to have an inserter feeding stuff into it, which is fine. You are going to make me iron gears. I don't know why we made this. We don't really need it, do we? No, we don't. But we'll keep it for now. We don't need it to make copper wire like I thought we did, but we will use it anyway. It's still gonna work. And you are going to have me make this, and we'll get you producing. Okay, that's awesome. So obviously, I'm trying to future-proof this with the big infrastructure in place. So hopefully it'll work. Hopefully, I say hopefully. Fingers crossed. We need to pylon all the way up there, and we need to also connect this to the big sort of stream. Let's get you going like that. Great. I know corners aren't great, but hey ho, I'm sure we'll survive. Okay. Good. Okay, aliens are attacking. I'm pretty sure we've got this. Okay, are we going to be able to make that? Can we take you up? No, we can't really do anything about that. Oh well, we're just going to have to put a second pylon down. In fact, no, can we move this pylon? Can we move this pylon? Yes, we can. We can do that. Great. Okay, so you're going to start feeding iron plates onto that conveyor belt, and then you're both going to meet up, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, so I do notice that there is an alien hive up there, which is somewhat worrying. But hopefully we will we'll manage to avoid that. But for now, let's just pretend it's not there. Okay, let's start getting a long list of I don't even know what I'm talking about now. It's all going to shit, isn't it? That's fine. Okay, we'll just get a long thingy of pylons. Okay, that's great. Okay, so it's not as many as I thought we would need, but it's still a few. There we go. Okay, you can start producing now. You have no iron. Why not? Why are you not working for me? You've got copper on you. That's fine. Okay, that's. At least we know what it is, so we can fix it. Take iron off there. Great. Hopefully that'll work. I think so anyway. I might put copper in there, but hey ho. Well, we're going towards a technology where we can get smart inserters, which is where. Yeah, here. Okay, so obviously the smart inserter is what we want because then we won't be dealing with iron and stuff, so that'll be good. We need you to export. You need to export your goods, and you need to export them out this way. This way? I don't really know. There for now. And then we'll have a conveyor belt of stuff, and we'll build some more inserters, 5 more inserters, and we'll build some science labs. Okay, so that's awesome. Okay, that's good. We're in a good position. Put you there, and then we can go back and get our lab, and we can move all the labs back up here and start making this our research area, which hopefully will work. Hopefully. I have grand plans for this area, so I am very, very hopeful that it doesn't just collapse around me. But if I am actually doing something wrong, then, make sure to leave me a comment down below, because I'm, just only human, and I make mistakes, and I am not great at this game, so I would very much appreciate your feedback. Now, let's get this lab, and let's move it up to where we want it to go. Take this, thank you. And you know what, let's run along our belt for increased speed. All the way up here. There we go. That's the way. Beauty. Okay, so now we've got 3 labs. Hopefully not there. What on earth am I doing? There we go. We'll get rid of this pylon. Stick that there, and we'll stick inserters going in there. Fantastic. So now everything should be working. We should have labs that are automatically sciencing, and we're researching, and that's just fantastic, really. Everything is sort of sorted, and the process is good. Everything seems to be working in a very nice fashion, in fact. So there's nothing to complain about. Hopefully, perhaps off camera, I will be working on this area a little bit, so we can just sort of scale it up. Now, let's get electronics, like we said we were going to. Yeah, so I will probably be scaling this area up over here. Like, as you can see, we've currently only got one of these things, but we've got a long chain of copper and iron that we can take advantage of. So perhaps we will utilize that and create a system more like this in the future. Perhaps indeed. I'm not quite sure how I want to set it up. If you've got any ideas on how I should set it up, then please, leave me a comment down below. What I could probably do though is, well, let's do that now. Actually, let's set this up. Did not mean to take away that piece of track right there. And let's pick up that plate. Let's put down that track again, and let's go around this side and extend this down a little bit. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we could potentially, and I say potentially, have this thing making iron gears as per usual, right? But then we can probably go a little bit further than that. Do we have the materials to make it happen? We need some iron. Well, let's go and pick up some iron right now. Okay, and I have noticed the iron has actually stopped coming, which is which is not great, but hey ho. What are we looking for? Yeah, this bad boy. Let's start making you, and you are of course going to output stuff this way. Great. Stick that there. That's cool. You need power, of course you do. Can we put you on this side? That's good, let's do that. Okay, so you're still going to make stuff, which is what we like to see. And then we're going to extend this belt a little bit. And we're going to have another inserter coming off there. And we're going to have another assembly machine over here. And of course, with anything, we're going to need power. So that is good. And we can also have another inserter, but except instead of going this way, it's going to go this way, and this is going to be producing these things. What do we need for this actually? Well, that's a lot more complicated. Yeah, we're going to be producing these. So that's what we're going to do for now, and you should hopefully just take copper off the side. Hopefully. Yeah, copper, that's great. That's what we need. And so you're going to be producing 2 lots of these, and then you can export your stuff this way, and we will come down here and connect it up to a grand conveyor belt of research, and everything is going very, very smoothly in the early stages of this Factorio game, which is awesome, because, you know, we like it when it goes smoothly. Electric demand satisfaction, everything's 100%, that's awesome. You are not making any more gears because you have no iron. That's fine. We'll stick some iron in you, and you can supply, of course, to both these machines now. So that's a lot more efficient. And you know, we're gonna get everything sorted nicely, and it's all gonna be happy, and everything's gonna be fantastic. If you've got any better ideas of what I should do, then you know, leave me a comment in the description below. But for now, my name's been Open Potato. If you've enjoyed, then please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.